Hello, so for lab 7.2 we're going to be taking a look at stenography. Stenography is basically hiding a message in plain sight. So to do that we're going to be using a program called steghide. You can download this right on Kali. So the command to do that is apt-get install steghide. It's very simple install. So I just wanted to take a quick look through the manual. So this will embed and extract messages. So here's the commands for embedding. So embed file, that's basically just going to be your secret message. The cover file is going to be, your JPEG or whatever you decide to use that hides the secret message. And then stegophile is the basically just the output file from both the embedded file and the cover file combined. So in this case it'll just be another JPEG for what I'm doing. There's also encryption options that you can choose. You can choose a compress, not compress, and you can also set a passphrase, which is kind of important if you want an extra layer of security and hide your secret messages. So we'll take a look back at this for extracting. So this is just a simple command, steghide embed. That's what the command is to embed a file. So like I said, you'll need your secret file, which is secret.txt, my cover file, which is the beagle.jpg. You can see that down here. It's 13.2 kilobytes. And then the output file, which is cp66.jpg, is just a random file name I used. And then I'm going to use a passphrase of a secret password of pass1234. Obviously, you would probably want to make that, a little better. But just for ease of use and so I can remember it, I'm going to choose that. So just hit enter and it's going to, you'll see here, it made my stego file cp66. So we'll just open that. We'll view the image. You can see the images don't look all that different, but you can see it gained an extra 0.7 kilobytes. So you can see that it worked. So basically the next step would be receiving the file. I don't have to do that because I have them both right here. And then after that you have to extract the information out of the file. So we'll go back to the manual and look up extract. The command you'll want to use is extract, and then you'll also need two parameters. That's the stego file and the extract file. So the stego file is that the cp66.jpg file I made, this one right here. And then extract file, that's just basically the output file that's going to display the secret text that I wrote, that I won't show you quite yet. You'll see it, the extracted file. So the command is right here. So that's steghide extract and then -sf. So that's my stego file I created, and then my xf, my extracted file name, which is smessage.txt. So you'll see that be created right up here once it is extracted. I can also do -p and put the password in, but I believe it'll just ask for it if I didn't pass one. So there you go. You can see it wrote an extracted data to S message. So I'm just gonna cat S message, and you can see it says execute order 66. So I'm also going to cat my secret, and that's also execute order 66. So you can see those both work. So that is basically stenography. So that's hiding a message in plain sight through a picture. I mean, you can see here that the pictures are very, very close. If my message was much bigger, it might not work. Or you might be able to see that the files might be slightly off. Like maybe this one will be a little more or a little less saturated. It might look a little bland. I mean, I guess we can try that. Let's see. So I'm gonna just copy this and just paste it a bunch. Make the file a little bit bigger. So we'll save that file. So we'll go back here. There we go. And we'll just call this one large.jpg. So you can see it embedded it. Now let's try to extract that. Or actually, let's take a quick look at the pictures. So there's large.jpg. You see it's, I guess it's only 13.9, so it didn't actually change that much from my secret. I wonder if my secret didn't save, or it just didn't add that much, text files aren't that big, but I'm sure if I used like one of those pass lists, do I have one of those in here? I have crack.txt, which I'm not sure exactly what that is. See how big that is. 426 bytes. It's not that big. Well, this one's only 2 kilobytes. So I bet if I had one of those password files, it wouldn't work. So let me try to do that. And we're going to use, let's see, what do I have? I'll just use Roculette list, and I'm going to move that into the home so I don't have to put in our path. So I'm going to do rocu dot is it list or dot text? I don't remember. Dot list. Okay. So dot list. And in this case, the file's huge. It might not even work. So you can see it trying to chug along. Let's see. I don't know if it'll work. It might just freeze. We'll give it a few more seconds. If it doesn't work, I'll just kill it. So, I mean, I guess one of the lessons is that you have to be careful with your cover file. The cover file has to be big enough to actually cover up your secret message you want to send. So it looks like this might not work, or it's just taking a very, very long time. So I'm just gonna stop it. So with that, thank you, and this is 7.2. Thanks.